Alright folks, we're at Kranji with Blurberry. Blurberry's friend, Mrs BCSG. Oh man, green water. Wow. Let's get a closer look at that. It's insane. It's almost unfishably green. Wow, top waters might not work, man, with this kind of algae. So it's been a while since I've been to Kranji. If you guys are familiar with Kranji recently, or at least in the last few months, it's been crazy green water conditions. So I kind of took a break from Kranji, and it looks like the green water conditions still persist. So I don't know, man. I don't know about this. So I'm starting with a Halco. I can't even remember the name of this lure. It's a Halco. So yeah, like I was saying, the cool thing about this lure is it is structured in a way that all you have to do is retrieve it constantly, and it walks by itself. You know, like with standard walk the dog type lures, you have to twitch the rod tip to induce the walking action. Let's see if I can capture this here. Yeah, you see, this kind of wiggles by itself. So this is what the lure looks like. It has these two little lips, it has a really huge cup, which allows it to essentially walk. Oh, I see lots of surface activity. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if it's actually surface activity or if it's some sort of current change. I know somewhere along this bank of Kranji there is an outlet for water. And that outlet causes a current break. Yeah, looks like it's right here. Well, there's definitely fish around, just judging by the amount of surface activity. Ah, there was a take. Yes, really tons of surface activity. Something's gotta hit sooner or later. Wow, what is going on here? These, I'm getting like hit after hit after hit. These must be really small peacock bass or something. Maybe juveniles, non-committal. Yes, definitely juveniles. I'm getting taps again, tap, tap, tap. What is over here? Finally, fish on. There we go, first fish of the day. Alright, I knew there was one there. Something just kept hitting my lure. I have to say that I'm kind of surprised by the size. I expected it to be half the size, just judging by the way it was hitting the lure. First fish of the day, nice little peacock bass. Got. So I switched to the Speahead Ryuki. That's what landed that last fish. I think it's the 50S. So the trick as to why I'm getting so many hits here is because of the sudden current change. If you guys can't really see it in the video, there is a pipe right about there. There's a pipe right about there running under the ground. It comes out right about here, and if you look carefully at the surface of the water, you're going to see a bit of turbulence. So that pipe is pushing water out. It's hitting the water, the still water in here, creating turbulence and water movement. And wherever there is a current break or some non-normal water movement, that tends to be where the bait fish and where the predators hang out. This is where the bait fish hang out, and therefore the predators tend to be around the area as well. I know for a fact that there are at least a couple more around here, just by the amount of surface activity and splashes I saw in the last 10 minutes. We'll see if we can get them to hit. So that's, see, the algae is making it very hard to see the weed line, but you kind of figure it out along the way. So it's about 2 meters out from the bank. That's where the weed line kind of starts. Fish on. Knew there was at least one more in there. Oh, nice little hump. He's fighting hard for a little guy. Okay, he's kind of lip hooked, so just skinned on the lip. So I'm not gonna risk flipping him. That's a really nice little peacock bass. Now what's also important to note is that, you know, all these tips I give you, things like look out for turbulent waters, current breaks and stuff like that, these are tips. They just increase the chances of you landing a fish by reading your environment. It doesn't guarantee that you'll land a fish. you know, it just increases your chances of landing one. That's all it does. And in a hobby where everything is largely luck, you just want to minimize or maximize every possible controllable scenario that you can. Ah, fish on. Finally. Alright, time for the release.